Darwin, we're live.
Hey, y'all, we're live.
We're live. I still don't have an intro. I'm sorry, y'all. No intro yet. I'll get it eventually. Da 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 da.
Yay!
That's our great, wonderful intro. Yay! So let me say hi to everybody real quick. Hi, Castle. You were first. What are you talking about? Wevin, he's got pool league, but he'll watch later. Yeah.
All right.
My master, pod racing Palpatine. Hello, hello.
Quick question. Quick question.
Quick question.
I'm dead.
And your local store soon. My partner, Daryl. Hello there.
Hey, twinsy.
Zachariah, how y'all doing? Well, happy birthday, Zachariah.
Happy birthday, honey.
How wonderful. That's all I got to say hello to so far. So let's go ahead and not wait any longer. I'm going to bring in our guest.
Yes.
Hello, Angel of Azarath. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing today?
Yay, wonderful. Welcome to Darth Arlena's channel with Sugar and Spice.
Yay.
I think you're cinnamon today, though, aren't you?
Oh, hell yeah. Hang on. Shit. Wait, I got to change that. Hang on. I've been spicy today. I've just been like, you know, caliente, although I've mellowed a little bit now. Okay. Wait, shit.
Dancing like an epileptic chicken.
We go.
Really, Daryl? Really?
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Cinnamon, y'all. Hey.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
What's up, Mac? Oh, Palpy is 7 sheets to the wind. Well, I was gonna say it's only 7 o'clock, but he's over on the other side of the pond, so it's a little bit later over there. So, welcome, Angel.
Hello.
It's so good to have you here. We've been working on this for a little while now, and I'm so glad that you were able to make it. Yeah. I know we don't have you for long, so let's go ahead and dive right into things.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So, let's start with what got you into cosplay.
What got me into cosplay? I was the biggest fan of Halloween when I was a kid, and I don't know what it is about it. I guess it's just like dressing up and being someone else, you know, like that's so fun. I was like dressed up as like a superhero. When I have like my superhero cartoons on, I'd like wrap a blanket around my neck and I had a cape and I was like a superhero. So I was always like into the dressing up and putting on costumes and pretending for a while thing ever since growing up. So when I found out about conventions in high school and that you could cosplay at those places, I was like, oh, sign me up. So I made like my entire first costume with my grandma over the summer. I was like 13, 14.
Cool.
And I was working on it for months, and I wore it to my first Comic-Con, and I was like hooked ever since. It was so much fun. So yeah, I've kind of been into cosplay ever since I was a kid. You just like don't know what it is, you know, like you just know you like dress up and that you look at Halloween websites all the way, you know, in July, knowing Halloween's in October because you're that excited for that one day you get to dress up and be someone else.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I've always kind of been into it, I guess. And then I finally got into it in high school, and it's been ever since.
Oh, awesome. What was that first one?
Raven from Teen Titans. That's where Angel of Azarath actually came from.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was the biggest Teen Titans nerd, like growing up. Like I have more of the comics than I can count, like locked in a box somewhere. Well, they'll never gather dust. And I love the shows. The main show, really. But we'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, we'll talk about the other tragedies maybe another time. But yeah, so Teen Titans all the way.
Yeah. I like the original one better.
Always. God, such a masterpiece of a show, man.
It was.
I could talk for like a whole 2 hours about that. And I have before. I've run panels and we just sat there and talked about how great that show
Oh my.
Yeah. I have so much Teen Titans knowledge. Like
that sounds like me talking about Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to convince everybody Clone Wars is just the best writing in Star Wars, period.
It's due for a rewatch for me because it's been long enough that I'm starting to forget stuff, and I'm like, all right, I need to go back and watch it like I did Teen Titans until I can memorize every single line, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Arwen, did you have a question?
I do have a question. Okay. Because you, from what I can tell and gather on your Instagram, I mean, you cosplay a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, and the variation is just amazing. So how long does it take from inception of idea to execution? Does it vary, or do you have like a set, okay, I got it, you know, this, I've gotten it down to this time to this time? What is your creative process?
I become obsessed, which is probably not the healthiest creative process, but I remember I did Gage from Borderlands 2, and that because I was so obsessed with Borderlands 2 at the time, and I decided I was going to do Gage, and I made that cosplay, and I think 2 weeks, like almost entirely from scratch or thrifted pieces, and honestly, like that's kind of my just what I do with any character. I just go, okay, I'm gonna do this cosplay, and then I sit down and I will not. I either procrastinate it until I finally start it, but once I start it, I like will not rest or sleep soundly at night until I finish it. Like I don't know what it is. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I have to finish this like ASAP. So I'll work on it for weeks straight. Like I think I don't remember the last cosplay I did recently, but I remember my boyfriend was like, yo, are you gonna go to bed? It's like 3 a.m. and you gotta work tomorrow. And I'm just like, I can't. Like I gotta finish this scene, you know. Yeah. So that's definitely my creative process: is obsess over it until it's done, and then find something new to move on to.
It's that creative muse coming out. Yeah. You got once it strikes, it's like boom, boom, boom. Got to get it done.
Got to do it.
Absolutely.
So while you're doing the process, do you think of a backstory for the if it's like an original character like your Twi'lek? Do you think of a backstory and stuff, or does that just come with time?
Yeah. So I like my OCs are like my children, and I like devote love to them each. I don't know, like I have a lot of friends that are like, I made a new OC because I want to be a purple Twi'lek, and I can't do that, and I don't know why. So when I do make a new OC, I obsess over them. And it's really funny because like Margani actually wasn't that way. I just knew I wanted to do a Twi'lek, and honestly, like I made Marg because I wanted to get Liddy at Dragon Con and have a really fun cosplay to like dance and have go to parties in. So she literally was intended to be a party cosplay. But I decided I was gonna put her on I was gonna make TikToks with it for fun and to practice my paint. And I realized everyone on Star Wars TikTok like actually gives their OCs like names and backstories and stuff. And so I literally didn't come up with any identity for her until I had filmed everything the night before. I had filmed so many videos, and I sat down. I was like, I'm going to make a post. And I was like, what is my character's name? Like, I didn't know her name. I knew that she was a dancer, but that was like the most. So I came up with her backstory kind of on the spot, and I'm really glad that I chose a name that I still like, because I have a habit of naming something and then changing my mind 5 minutes later. So I'm glad that I still I'm still not like, I'm not sick of that name. I was like, oh, I did good there. But yeah, most of my other OCs, I will say yes. Like I even have like D&D OCs and stuff, and those typically come from campaigns. So like I sat and plotted their backstory for a week before the first campaign. So by the time I do the cosplay, I'm like obsessed with her, you know, and like she's super fleshed out. But yeah, most of my OCs, yes, have really in-depth backstories and stuff. But Marg was like the one-off that like and it's ironically the most successful character that I've done, and I like literally didn't know her name when I was doing the paint and making the TikToks. I just knew that she was gonna be sassy, and that she was a Twi'lek dancer. That was like as far as I got. I was like, that's all I need.
Nice. And you have pictures or a video or anything to share with us?
Yeah, I could find a video in a couple minutes, but I'll go ahead and show you. I'll go ahead and show you some pictures here.
All right. So this is who we saw in Nashville.
Oh, so gorgeous.
'Twas I.
So
that was just
so that was my banner. Yeah.
Wow. your Leiku, they look so
Yes.
good. And
Yes.
those are, I've noticed on a lot of people that do their own costumes and cosplays and stuff, any character with Leiku, it doesn't always look good. How did you do those?
I actually got these I purchased. I did get these a commission. These are from Twi'lek Pam. So if you guys are ever interested in doing a Twi'lek, I absolutely recommend going to twi'lekpam.com. She makes them out of silicone, and they literally like look and feel like skin.
Wow.
And they're super stretchy, and they're super. It's very hard. They're thick enough that it's not really easy to tear them. You can tear them, so you have to be careful. But they're very durable. I've had these for 2 years, and they look
Oh,
brand new.
wow.
So, yeah, so these are great.
Well, yeah, nice.
I am working on making my own though soon. Just because like I really want to get into it. And the only downside to Pam is that you do have to wait kind of a while. I did order a second pair just because I do this character so much now that I always need a backup in case something happens. And I don't think I'm gonna get those this year. Like I think it's gonna take so long that I'll probably get them next year. So that's the only downside to Pam, which is why I'm decided low key lately that I'm gonna start working on making my own Leiku. And I can share a bit of that process that I know so far. But I know that it's going to involve silicone and molds, and it's going to be messy and expensive. But
yeah, I was going to ask if that would involve a mold or a sculpt, or I mean, they look very It's not like something you just throw in the oven and bake and come out and go, yay!
Yeah,
absolutely. You know? And they're not easy. Yeah, they're not. And I know that they're not easy to make either, which is why it's so hard to find a lot of Leiku makers. Like I think Twi'lek Pam it's one of the few that I think is still consistent, that consistently makes them. A lot of people will open commissions and then close them down for a long period of time because they're not easy to make. So I'm hoping that I can start making them. And get to a point where Pam is, where I can hopefully sell them one day. And the goal would be just to be able to help more people become Twi'leks, because honestly, it's a hard cosplay, but it's so much fun. I've been doing this character for 2 years, and I have I've done her about every con I've gone to, and I've yet to get tired. Like it's always still the cosplay I look the most forward to putting on, just because I have so much fun interacting with people.
Oh yeah.
So I hope to share that love. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And then your friend that was with you in Nashville, that was the Chiss, and of course, here, dumb me, I'm thinking, oh, she's Admiral Arlani. And it's like, no, she's not Admiral Arlani.
We played a drinking game to see how many times she would be called either Admiral Arlani or female Thrawn, like a gender bend Thrawn. We had to stop before 11. we had to cancel that one. Be like, okay, we can't do this. This is it's a little too much. Yeah, but it was fun. She was great. I gotta shout her out. The Lone Mandalorian on Instagram, TikTok, and I think she just made a Facebook. But that was like her first real convention too. She's an amazing,
can you put that
amazing
in private chat so we can share it?
Let me see.
Or you can just post it in there. I think it might be easier to do in private chat, and then we can share it.
I got you. Let me make sure I got her at right. Because she's got a underscore hiding somewhere. There it is.
Yeah, she was really good as the Chiss as well. And I mean, I can't imagine for both of you, really, what type of makeup or paint or whatever is it that you use for the coloring, and how hard is it to get off?
So yeah, we both use a I'll shift to like this picture. So I will say, like, if you look, so I'm wearing tights down here, so like that helps with that. But we both use Mayron and Pro Air. I actually have YouTube tutorials on my YouTube because I get asked that question so much. I was like, I got to make a video and show everyone because it's not an easy process, and it's hard to explain over a text for sure, because I get questions about it weekly. But basically what I do is I take Pro Air, which is an airbrush paint, and I actually just put a little spray nozzle on it, like how you would have on like setting spray. And I spray it, and then I will like rub it into my skin, kind of like lotion. It dries super fast though, because it's alcohol. So you just have to, it's a tedious process, but you basically will spray it and rub it in, and then you will have a good base coat, and that's alcohol paint. So as long as you're not allergic to alcohol, you're good to use it, and that will not sweat off, which has been my lifesaver. Yeah, it will not sweat off. And so what I do is I do a base layer of that, and then I will take Mayron, which is typically the color palette or the body paint palette you will see cosplayers using. It's a water-based paint. So then I will activate that, and then I'll paint that on my skin over. And I do that because the Mayron makes it look really smooth and very realistic. But the alcohol paint underneath it keeps the color there. So while because I dance around at the cons, and that's like my whole thing is dancing and vibing and talking, and I need to eat too. So I am able to do all of those things, and the paint by the end of the day, like, barely smudged at all.
You don't want to sliding off all over the place.
Yeah,
right. At ICCCon, I wore that. On Saturday, that was the like test. We both tested it out, me and Shelby, and we put on our body paint at 7 a.m. that morning, and we did not take it off till midnight, and we did not have to reapply it like at all.
Nice.
Wow.
We would do like very quick little touch-ups every now and again, but that was the worst of it. Like, there was no going back to the hotel and reapplying everything or taking anything off. Like, it stayed on for almost pretty much it did stay on the entire day, and that's the longest we've ever had it on. And so we were really impressed. We were like, wow, this is the method, man. So, but yeah, all of that's on my YouTube if anyone ever wants to go check it out. There's a part 1 and part 2 that goes into the products, and I link the products, and I show you how to apply them. And it worked for my orange, and it worked for her blue. So I'm hoping it works for every other color. But yeah, that's the process. It takes a while.
Yeah. And I can imagine that's very time consuming.
Yeah.
Do you have to take a little kit with you when you go to conventions just to be sure what you have on hand, if there is any?
Like, how cosplay is. It's like you always have to over prepare, because the one day that you don't, like, is when everything goes wrong. So I always I have a separate makeup bag for all of my body paint and all my brushes, just so I don't mix it with my normal. I have mixed it on accident with like my normal makeup into where I'm applying contour, and suddenly I'm orange, and I was like, oh my god, that was not the intention.
That's not right.
Yeah. Oops. So it's in its own bag, and I do bring it with me. And when I do go down the con floor, I typically bring Mayron and a brush with me, like, because typically if any sort of reapplications I have to do, if I do happen to sweat something off to where you can see a discoloration, I'll just like dab Mayron over it, and then will not tell. So yeah, usually that's kind of the process. Like, once you get through the 1 to 3 hours of makeup application, there's not much maintenance you have to do with using both of those paints together. So.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That is just amazing.
It took me 2 years to figure it out. So.
I have a question. All of your work is just stunning, and you can tell the time and the care and the thought process that has gone behind it. But here's my question. Since we know your work is good and it is beautiful, is there anything that you've created that after you got it done and after you went to the con and after you did your thing that you thought, I'm just not vibing with this? Or is everything you've done, you've been like, nope, it's on, I love it. Because it all looks good. But, is there anything just like on maybe an emotional connection that you've done? You've been like, I may want to retire this or go in another direction.
I'm a perfectionist, for sure. So I don't know if you just heard my dog groaning. That was how I promised.
I got my train going by, so we're all good here. We're all good.
Hogwarts Express.
Yeah, that's right. It goes by several times, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm a perfectionist, so a lot of my cosplays, and that was and we were talking about the creative process earlier. I will add, there's like a step, like, there's like a epilogue always whenever I finish a cosplay, is I finish it and I'm good, and I wear it to a con and I'm good, and I come home and I like rip it apart and totally redo it. Like, that's happened with a lot of my cosplays, especially my Borderlands cosplays. Like I was like, it needs more cell shading, and and even with my Twi'lek character, actually, I went through this phase where I like suddenly didn't like this Leku shape, and I hated it, and I didn't like any of the pictures that I had. Like this picture I didn't post for a while. Oh gosh, what did I do on my phone? Okay, yeah. And so like I didn't. I go through these phases where I'm like, oh, I need to change something or do whatever. So I actually changed it to it's like this is a different Leku because it's a different shape and everything. It's a bit thicker. I don't have another picture of it, but like I went through this phase where I was like, I like this Leku. This Leku's better. And then now I'm obviously back to this phase. So,
so you're constantly tweaking. You're constantly tweaking. Improving.
Yeah,
redoing. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. And like and my character Mark as a character hasn't like really changed over the last 2 years, but there's be like small tweaks like that. My body paint application has only gotten better. I used to just use Mayron like most other cosplayers, and then I realized when I was dancing I was like suddenly like a white person with a headpiece and because it all would sweat off, and so I was like, okay, I gotta find a better way to do that. And then like just the clothing and stuff too, just playing around with new different ideas and types of outfits and stuff and things that are more like I went from kind of like this, which is really flashy, gives me Nar Shaddaa vibes, like, and then this was like I made this afterwards because I was like, if my character's on Mos Eisley, I would want it to have a more Tatooine-y feel, something that's like regal and pretty, but also very much earth tones and stuff. So like I'm always thinking of small details like that I could do to make that costume just a little bit more realistic. But I have had like a couple cosplays where I wore it and then I was like, I'm not happy with it. I've never had one I've given up on where I was just like, nah, forget it, like lost cause. But I have had several cosplays where I've reworked it and then reworked it and then reworked it like a million times until I finally got it right. And those were always the most rewarding because I was like, okay, it's finally perfect. And then
it's your art. I mean, it is your creative outlet. It is your art. So, art is ever changing, ever evolving, ever growing. And you can see that in your work, most definitely.
Yeah. Thank you.
What is your so you also do belly dancing? Is she the one that you do the belly dancing in the most?
Yeah, she actually got me back into belly dancing. So like if you look far enough back on my page, you can see that like I really didn't post a lot of belly dancing stuff. I didn't really post I didn't post anything about belly dancing because I learned it in high school. Not as nearly as talent as like skilled as I am now. But I knew how to belly dance in high school. I learned from a family friend, and it was something that I enjoyed doing, but I was always very insecure about. So I never posted anything about it. But then I decided I wanted to do a Twi'lek dancer, and then I was like, well, that's the only dance that I am somewhat familiar with that I think I'm good at because I sure can't shuffle. So I sure can't do anything else other than maybe line dancing. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna like channel all of that, what I learned then back into it, and into this cosplay. And then I did, and people were so receptive to it, and it was so rewarding, and it was such a confidence boost because I was so embarrassed to like dance. Like before I did this character, I loved dancing, but I was very not confident about it, so I didn't do it all in public. But I mean, this character single-handedly like really changed my life, and absolutely, like, especially from a dancing aspect, like I got back into belly dancing and I started taking classes again and getting into the local community and stuff. And I would not have done that had it not been for this character that like resparked my interest in it. But yeah, like this is the character that got me back into belly dancing and is the one that I do most of my dancing with. I've done a couple other cosplays and belly danced in them, but she's always going to be like my go-to, probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's the perfect marriage between a character and a dance.
Really is.
You can't get more perfect than that.
Yeah,
you really can't. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she and honestly, like it fits. It fits like the Tatooine vibe. It fits like and there's a lot of I mean, like if you look at like, you know, the Hut Slayer outfit, like it's heavily inspired from belly dance costumes and stuff. So I was like, this is perfect. Like, and it's something that I absolutely could mesh together seamlessly. So I ran with it, and it just was so much fun. So,
and belly dancing's not easy, y'all. You know, I did it for a while, not on any long-term scale, but let me tell you, it works muscles you never even knew you have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so.
Arwen and I were actually talking about this earlier, and she was talking about when she did it, and I was like, well, it was offered when I was in the Marine Corps as one of their, you know, was one of the PTs that you could do.
Really?
And I was like, oh yeah, you know, let's go to this class. It's twice a week. Yeah, this will be great.
That's
I
awesome.
well, no, this is the funny part. I went one time, I went to one class, and then I found out I was pregnant. So I
Yes.
Aw.
It's like
I will say, it's actually apparently really good. I've never been pregnant, so I don't know. But my instructor talks about how much it actually helped her with like delivery and stuff, because you're working a lot of those pelvic floor muscles and your abs and stuff. And it actually apparently makes it easier for like labor and delivery, and then like being able to heal afterwards. So I don't know how true that is, because I haven't experienced it personally, but I have a lot of people that were talking about it.
Been doing that shimmy with your shoulders, and I'm gonna give birth. Damn it, I'm gonna give birth.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't think it would have worked with my son, because I had no drugs with him. So it wasn't good. Nobody wanted to be around me.
Oh wow.
So Mark, the infinitely tired, wants to ask, have you ever cosplayed as Slave Leia?
I have not. I don't have an interest in doing canon characters for Star Wars. I actually stayed away from cosplaying from Star Wars period for a really long time, because I was like super scared of
I'm sorry.
Yes, that counts. We'll count
it. We'll count it.
But no, I haven't done a Hut Slayer Leia. I do want to do that costume though with this character. So that would be fun. I want to print I want to change the color, so I want them to be like the royal blue and gold, royal blue, black, and gold, which are like her colors. But I want to do that same outfit, just with beautiful. The Twi'lek instead. So like that's a goal for Star Wars Celebration. I think hopefully next year, if I can like afford to go to London.
Oh, that's where they're having it. Oh God.
Yeah, they're having it in London, and I was like, because I was gonna go this year. And then my mom decided that she wanted to get remarried on that weekend, and I was like, no. So you had to go, you got to do family stuff. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just go next year. And then they're like, guess what? It's in London. And I'm like, great.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, yay. I could be wrong, but personally, I think we had way more fun in Nashville.
It was a lot of fun. Like all of my friends that were like seeing me post all weekend, they're like, we're coming next year. And I was like, you'll have to come next year. It really is. I think it's like it really, I feel like rivals Celebration in the sense that like you have a lot of the same actors and voice actors and stuff, but it's honestly in a more personal environment where it's not like Celebration where you've got 1,000 other people like begging to meet them, where it's a little more competitive. Like ICC was just so laid back and fun.
It was. And where else can you just sit out on a patio and buy drinks for I can't.
Oh, no.
I can't. Oh my God, who was it? I can't even think now. General Veers.
General Veers. You all those I was going to say. No. Think about the one who bought you all those drinks. I'm like, wasn't that Mike? But I got you.
Mike bought us all drinks, but Mike also bought General Veers drinks.
Yeah, and he got lost. They were looking for him, and he was over there drinking with y'all.
He wasn't drinking with us. He was a ways away. But Mike was supplying his alcohol, yes.
Angel, I was supposed to be there, damn it. I'm still bitter. I was supposed to be there.
We've got next year.
I do. And she called me at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. 11 o'clock Saturday fucking morning. And they're all like, And I'm like, oh shit.
I was already wasted.
Around. Everyone was almost 3 sheets to the wind.
That was me Friday. I like went hard Friday, and then I was like, I can't do this to myself again. And then Saturday we waited. And Saturday we did wait. The restaurant, the hotel was like so overrun with people that it took forever just to eat that we were like, oh man, we can't even get lit tonight. We're too tired. Like,
I know the feeling.
Yeah, we just came out and played sabers with everyone, and then we were like, all right,
oh yeah,
gotta go to bed.
That was all of us. Yeah, we had a blast.
It was so much fun.
Master Paul, who was in Nashville, and you met him there.
Yeah.
Asks, is there a specific genre for belly dancing music?
You'll have so the thing about belly dancing, I wish I could answer these things in like a sentence. The thing about belly dancing is it's kind of an umbrella term for like a bunch of different types of cultural dances. And a lot of them obviously originate in the Middle East, but you have like North Africa, you have Greece has belly dancing that's unique to its culture, and then you have like Turkey, and then you have Romani people, like there's so many different styles of belly dancing that there's so many different genres that you could go to research that totally would work. I'll say, like, I would just say, like, if you Google, Arabic belly dance music, that's probably going to be like your most commonly used, or Egyptian belly dance music, because it's the ideas that originated in Egypt and then spread out over thousands of years. So I would say check there. I dance to a different mix of things. I dance to classical music, which is typically like Arabic Egyptian. But also like I like to dance to Sean Paul. I like the modern pop music, the Shakira.
Yeah, why not? Hell
yeah. It's just I can do both, but 9 times out of 10 people request I do the more pop music, which makes sense because most of my audiences, especially at conventions, like aren't going to understand the traditional, Arabic music that's in another language, and it has unique beats and instruments. So I typically dance to Sean Paul. Sean Paul's my go-to. So
yeah, it gives it that modern twist. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it gets more people into it. So yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Angel. This is freaking hilarious. We got the new Queek Quack Imperial Gin, and Chris Person is the chief distiller at the new gin facility, according to Palpy.
Thank you, Palpy.
So there's a whole story behind that, Angel.
Yeah.
I know you said you only have a certain amount of time. Whenever you need to leave, just let me know.
Okay. I think I'll be good for about 10 more minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But really quick story is Qui-Gon Jinn is who is that supposed to be. Arwen could never remember Qui-Gon Jinn, so she called him Queek Quack. And it's taken on a life of its own. And now we have a Queek Quack Gin distillery.
Incredible.
I
love it. That would be me though. I am so bad. I don't know if y'all went to the ice. I don't know if you guys went to the ICC Con costume contest, but I mispronounce Star Wars characters' names all the time, and my friends make fun of me for it. And so I was co-emceeing the cosplay contest, and I was like, I literally was like, okay, Angel, don't F this up. Like, you got this. I see Darth Revan's name on the card, right? But my brain short circuits, and I say Darth Raven into the mic, and I had like the entire room groan at me, and I was like, oh, and I knew it, and I knew it was Revan, like, and I still said Raven, and yeah, now I like they call me Darth Raven.
Yeah, own it, baby, own it, own that shit.
So my friends call me
Raven,
Darth Raven all weekend, and I was like, stop, please. So,
Paul was also asking because he wants to write a song.
Oh, that's
and he's good too.
He's great.
Good.
He's great.
His original songs are amazing.
You can look up honestly just like Arabic belly dancing music or Egyptian belly dancing music for good inspiration there. If you want to DM me on Instagram, I can send you some song ideas that are very popular belly dance songs. pronouncing them verbally would be a mess, because they would not be spelled anywhere like that, because they are not a lot of them are English. So but honestly, like I said, I'm Sean Paul's my guy. I like Pitbull and Shakira, and they have a lot of good beats.
I love Shakira.
I like those fast-paced, those bumping beats, because they get the crowd pumped up, but then I also get really pumped up and motivated, and it just ends up being a really good show. But no, absolutely, like, I'd be honored. So yeah, if you want to DM me, I could give you more info.
Yeah, Paul, check your Discord. I sent. I don't know if he'll come in or not, but I did send him an invite, only because he is a huge fan of yours, and when he got I think he got your autograph on that previous photo that you had up there, that you brought to ICCC. He was just freaking out. He was like a kid in a candy store. It's crazy.
Oh, that makes me blush. Oh, shucks.
He was like 12 years old all over again.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I just love being able to. I've met so many cool people like doing this character, and I've gotten to just have fun, like, and do all kinds of stuff. Vibe sessions, breaking people's watches with lightsabers.
Check your Discord.
I've done all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So it's so awesome to get to meet cool people like you guys. Like I met you guys there.
Yeah.
Like, fighting people with my lightsaber and my like 11 o'clock at night, 3 cosmopolitans in.
Oh, so, I was drunk from Friday through Sunday.
Yes, you were.
It was.
Yes, she was.
So great. Oh my gosh. The only time I wasn't drinking and or drunk, aside from when I was asleep, was when we were at the range. Other than that, I was just 6 sheets to the wind the whole time. Hello, Paul.
Hey,
wait a minute.
Paul.
Hey. Captain Paul, you're supposed to be Master Paul.
I know. That was left over from Tuesday Night Trek. I'll change it. There we go. It's fixed. By the way, Arlene, I think you were overhyping my excitement a little bit too much.
I wasn't.
I wouldn't necessarily call it the candy store.
Probably underplaying it a little bit.
I really kind of was. I really was. Was.
Whatever.
But yeah,
it's all good, man. It's all good.
But yeah, thanks for letting me come on here.
Oh, absolutely. Did you have any other questions you wanted to ask her?
Really, that was it, because I know I invited you onto my channel the last Sunday of this month, and I had the idea of writing a song inspired by your character that I would play for you on my channel.
Oh gosh.
And I'm just trying to come up with ideas.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
and so Paul is really great at doing that.
Yes, he is. He really is.
Would you like to hear something that I've done for other people?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, here, a little bit difficult to navigate a tight space with this thing. So you remember our friend in the wheelchair, the legendary Tron, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Well, here's a song that I had written for him. All right. Sorry, Chris Perza. I can't
Chris,
stay bad, okay?
I am so disappointed. I was so happy that night when he became Darth Paul, and then he disowned us and said he was going back to the light side.
I couldn't do it. Okay, true story. You want to know what really did it, Arlena? Why I had to switch back? My mom asked me on the car ride home, "You didn't really turn bad, did you?" I had to make my mom happy.
Oh, just go pray and get it done with.
Right?
All right. So here is the song, like I said, that I wrote for the legendary Tron. Come with me on a journey to a place you've never seen before. A place where technology comes to life. A place where users can gather and share positive vibes. A place called the Grid. Who's the leader of this place? And who fights for the users? The legendary Tron. The legendary Tron, epic as can be. He's on a mission that is plain to see. Spread good vibes around the grid. You can guarantee that your disabilities can't stop who you want to be. His name is Nate and he's wheelchair bound, but that's no trouble for the dreams he found, cause he's determined to become the best pro gamer around. None better can be found. Just watch him in an Apex showdown. The legendary Tron, you make a smile, and the joy you give lasts quite a while. The legendary Tron, such a real great friend, I can't wait to see you stream again. His Twitch supporters, the grid he names, they cheer him on as he plays his games. And all the jaws drop as he leaves his foes in flames. Each time the same, he'll never miss each time he aims. The legendary Tron, you make a smile, and the joy you give lasts quite a while. The legendary Tron, such a real great friend, I can't wait to see you stream again. Oh, the legendary Tron, you make a smile, and the joy you give lasts quite a while. The legendary Tron, such a real great friend, I can't wait to see you stream again.
Yes!
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Always great. Always great.
I love that. That is so awesome. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
So I know you have to get ready to go, but I just had one more question for you.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask two more, but it's okay.
You can ask two more. You can ask two more.
Okay.
I'll try to answer them really quick.
Okay. Besides Star Wars, what other genre characters do you do?
So Star Wars has been like my bread and butter, like ever since COVID. So that's obviously when you look at my Instagram, that's like mostly 99.9% what you see. I am such a huge fan of The Witcher. I love The Witcher.
Yes.
The game,
Yes.
It's my favorite game ever. And I do like the show. So why are you laughing at The Witcher?
Why are you?
No, I'm not. It's what Daryl just said.
Daryl's comment. Now belly
Belly
dance.
dance,
Paul.
Oh my god.
Nope. That's not happening.
Daryl.
I'll teach you some moves at the next ICC con. I got you.
All right.
But yeah,
As long as there are no cameras rolling.
can't make any
Okay.
promises.
I'm not going to promise that
I
I won't be
know.
hiding out somewhere,
It's
but
not you, Angel. I would be worried.
I'll
about
alert
that.
them.
it's
I mean,
me.
what?
He's worried about me.
But yeah, I'd say the Witcher, and then I'm a sucker for Dungeons and Dragons. Like I'm still kind of new into it, but I love it. And because of that, I'm obsessed with Baldur's Gate right now.
Mhm.
So those are like my two big fan.
Nice.
And I'm working on a Baldur's Gate cosplay. I'm procrastinating that one though. So when I do get started on it, it's over. It's game over. I'll have it done in a week. But
Nice.
until then, I'll procrastinate.
That is so wrong.
Hey,
Hey,
Valiant.
Hey,
Mwah.
Oh my gosh. This isn't the fact tube, Valiant. You're not supposed to talk to us like that here. And the last question before you have to go. What other cons do you do? Do you do like GalaxyCon? Because I know in July there's a GalaxyCon in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there because Sam Whitwer's gonna be there.
I wanted to go so bad, but I don't remember what weekend it is. I just remember I have a scheduling conflict and I was so bummed about that. But I do want to go to GalaxyCon soon, especially actually Raleigh, because I have some TikTok friends out there. So I'm like, we gotta group up.
Yeah.
But I think right now, a lot of the cons are local, or the local cons. I'm guesting at quite a few of them this year, so that'll be exciting. I really want to try to go Dragon Con because it's Dragon Con, man. And also, it's the whole reason I made this character, man. I actually gotta go. I gotta go and fulfill my promise. And then I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Mandalorian Clan Shroud, but they're doing a after party in Tucson, Arizona. And I went to the Shroud Con in Texas in January, and that was one of the best con weekends of my life. So I'm so excited to go to the after party. And if anyone wants any more info, feel free to DM me about that, and I'll hook you up. But that's the only other con I'm really planning. I know for sure I'm going to this year. So yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
And just Pod Racing Palpatine has a picture of the Quee Quack Gin.
I love it. Oh my god.
Nice.
I'm dead.
That's incredible.
I'm dead.
And
I'm gonna start calling him that too.
You know what? It'll stick in your brain. It'll stick in your brain. He's Quee Quack.
It really will.
I always have to think when somebody says Qui-Gon, I have to think about it. They say Quee Quack. Baby, I'm there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hell yeah.
I love that so much. That's awesome.
Yeah. So before you go, anything coming up?
Oh gosh, coming up. At the moment, honestly, I'm finally getting off of the event chaos that had started for me ever since ICC started, and then I had event convention something, I don't know, and then now I'm finally getting to chill for the summer. So as of right now, I don't have anything planned, I don't think, not in the next few months, and then obviously some cons are going to pick back up. But I'm finally getting to die down a little bit and go focus on some other hobbies I have, and then I'll be back doing the Twi'lek thing soon enough. So
nice.
Yeah,
but it's been pretty chill. I'm just prepping for next year's ICC con.
Yeah,
we're all gonna go ham.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring a costume next year. I don't know.
Do it. It's fun, but it's a lot of work.
I did it, and I know you were talking about how you lasted in that makeup from pretty much 7 a.m. to midnight.
Yep.
I was dressed as a Jedi, and I only lasted about half the day before it got too hot, and I had to change back into normal clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like half naked over there, but I was burning up too at one point, especially on Saturday. It was stupid high. It got really hot in there.
I can't imagine how the other girl, the lone Mandalorian, she had to be good because she had the full suit on. Oh, I know.
I remember I complained once, and she looked at me and was like, "Shut up!" No, I was like, "Oh yeah." It was like, you're head to toe dressed in black, and you have body paint on. Yeah.
I'm sure Chuck was not doing the best too with that, with all that armor on.
He actually, I think he actually did overheat on Saturday. Because he does the dancing, so he commits to the bit super hard. He dances around the whole con, and that's why they wanted us to come back and have the booth and the club table and everything. So he went ham on it, and was dancing around and stuff, but he danced down the line to get in, which was wrapped around the building, so he spent 45 minutes dancing in 3 layers of clothing and armor down a line outside in the May heat, April, May heat. Yeah, he came back in and was like, "I gotta go upstairs. I'm just gonna get some water." And then he was gone for 3 hours, and I was like, "Are you okay?"
Oh my god.
He was cool. He's like, "Yeah, I kind of drank some water and then I fell asleep." So
maybe I'll just do Leia buns and call it a day.
Right.
That could be the vibe. If they get a bigger venue, it might be better. Who knows? It's that time of year, how Tennessee gets. So
yeah,
much like here in Virginia, you never know. One day might be 70, the next day might be 90.
God, that's the South in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the crazy part is she's from the Virginia Beach. She's around the Virginia Beach area.
Oh,
I'm up in the northern Shenandoah Valley area. That rule still applies.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, today it was 94. Friday it's supposed to be 73.
Yep.
crazy.
That's how it is here.
Yeah.
It was like 92 here today, and tomorrow it's going to be like 76 or something. And I was like, wow. I was like, so exercise outside tomorrow. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. It was so much fun getting to come and hang with y'all.
Oh, honey, it was so nice to meet you.
Thank you for
It's
coming.
been
It was
an honor.
Great.
Yes.
It's been wonderful. I'm so glad that we finally worked it out and you get to come.
Yes. Like I said, it's the last few weeks have been crazy, and it's after next week it's going to officially really die down, and then I'll have way more free time. But thank you so much for working with me with my crazy schedule and,
no problem.
Working around all the stuff I decided to do in the month of May. So
and you are welcome back anytime you want to come up here.
I had so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my channel, but I'm also co-host on the VacTube. Now we get a little crazy over there. So if you ever want to
fun.
drink and have a good time and just go wild and crazy,
I got you.
Karaoke may or may not be involved sometimes.
Oh, sign me up. Sign me up. I love
Friday.
karaoke.
Yeah, Friday nights we do karaoke.
Oh, that sounds
Friday
awesome.
Nights. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, that sounds great. I got to hit you up about that for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yay.
So make sure that everybody follows you on Instagram and what else?
Yes, I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, Facebook. I'm on YouTube. You literally can just search my name, Angel of Azarath. I should pop up on all of those. You will see a very orange tentacly girl as the profile picture, and you'll know it's me. So.
Well, thank you again so much.
But thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good night.
You too, darling.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Oh, she's just adorable.
She is, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And I love how I'm sorry, Paul. I love how Mark and Chris both said the same thing. When I said the VacTube was a little crazy. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What were you going to say, Paul?
I just wanted to mention real quick that Sunday the 26th, the last Sunday of this month, I invited her to also be on my channel. It'll be sort of a similar conversation as what we had tonight, but we'll also get into sort of what her thoughts are on current Star Wars as it is now, whether she's into the stuff that we're getting from Disney, whether she's not, whether, basically just her thoughts in general and that sort of thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to give anything away.
Thank you, Valiant.
I appreciate not being Amber crazy. That's a good thing.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hashtag justice for Johnny.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I couldn't be happier when I heard that. I was like, yes.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone at work was like, yes. And then, of course, they were all reading Amber's statement, and they're like, you lying B word.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. She is such a lie. I mean, I don't even, anyway. She talks about him in the, what was it? She tweeted it out and said, this has set women back. No, bitch, you set women back by lying.
Exactly. That's what set women's back. That's women's. Oh my God. See, I'm so worked up. I can't even talk. That's what sets women back.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, shit like that. Yes.
And meanwhile, Johnny's statement is just saying, I'm glad this is over. I'm glad that I was proven right. And he thanks everyone involved, including us fans, for supporting him.
Yeah. Yep. Man, I couldn't be happier at that. I started off having a bad day. I called Arwen and we were talking, and we were both in agreement that this was second Monday.
Yes.
And
yes, felt like Monday nearly all damn day. And I'm like, what?
Everything was going wrong. And then we get this news. And it's like, okay, no more Monday. It's a great day.
It is a great day.
Yes.
It is a great day.
Yeah, it is odd. Palpy. I fucking love that bottle.
I do too. Oh my god.
Quack, quack,
quack.
That is amazing.
Oh, that is too funny.
Oh God, we need to get labels made for that for next year for Nashville or wherever the hell it's going to be. Need to get labels that we could put on our
for October. Whatever. For October.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Labels for October.
So what kind of alcohol did you bring with you? Well, I stopped by the store on the way to Valhallicon and got me some Quack gin. It was made in a special distillery by Pod Racing Palpatine with the special guest distiller, Chris Perza.
Hey, Arlena, remind me real quick, what day is Retropalooza in October?
The 21st and 22nd. It's a Friday and Saturday. I want to say it's 21st and 22nd. Is that Friday, Saturday?
Okay. Because I really do want to try and make it to that. But again, I'm like looking now.
Mm-hmm.
$408 plane ticket.
No, shit. Check it. What did I say? What did I tell you, Arwen? 31 days out or 41 days out?
31 days out or 41 days out?
I don't remember.
The best time to buy a plane ticket is I can't remember exactly.
I can't remember which one, but there was one of them.
It's either 30. I'm gonna have to freaking look it back up, and I know it's true because I had a friend of mine when I was stationed in California. His wife worked at LAX, and she was like, "Yep, absolutely, 100%." It's either 31 days out from the date that you're leaving or 41 days out that you get the best price.
And some days it's cheaper to buy tickets than on others.
Well, yeah, but in general, that's a just 31 days or 41 days. I can't remember which one it is. Hey, Leia.
Hey, Leia.
Hey, Felix.
Hello.
Hey, Felix.
But yeah, it's that expensive now. What it might be easier for you to. Where are you trying to go from?
I would be willing to fly from pretty much anywhere in Virginia. Dulles, Charlottesville, Norfolk, wherever will get me the best price.
I've been just glancing over prices, and there was one in there the other day that was $375 from
Norfolk. Round trip? Is that round trip or one round trip?
Yeah,
okay.
Round trip. Yeah. Oh my God. How much for me to fly is air freight inside a dog? Well, if you fly Southwest, bags fly free. I don't know if dog cage would count, but we'll try. That's the only thing I prefer to fly Southwest, but it doesn't look like Southwest goes to Dallas Fort Worth. So I'm gonna have to take something else, not Delta. I hate Delta.
Oh, I do too.
I absolutely despise Delta. Uh-oh. Castle is actually
Castle. He has a plan, y'all. He has a plan.
We're gonna do some smuggling. I mean some juggling.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Right. Oh yes, I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, Leia said she cashed in her miles. Yay!
Nice.
It does from here. Just have to drive. I'm not trying to drive anywhere. I'm trying to do what I did in Nashville.
Drive to me.
Yeah. I try to do the same thing. Norfolk to Nashville and take the shuttle bus to the hotel and good to go.
Yeah. See,
don't have to do anything.
I got lucky, I admit, on the Nashville trip because my parents wanted to go to Nashville also, and they were just willing to let me ride along.
Oh,
but I don't think I'm gonna get lucky this time.
Well, we'll see.
And yeah, I like the cheapest thing I've seen out on Expedia from Norfolk to Dallas.
Don't use
for those
Expedia.
days. Don't?
Yeah. No. You're not
Oh,
going to get the cheapest prices.
okay.
Do a general Google search.
Yeah, I had just done that, and then again, like the cheapest thing is like
Yeah.
$405.
Yeah, you're not going to find anything really cheap right now. I'll look it up and I'll let you know. I want to
Okay.
say it's 41 days out, but it might be 31 days out. I can't freaking remember. I'm sorry. But I'll let you know.
Okay. Basically, if I can make it to Retropalooza, I will. If not, of course, there's always ICC next year.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk backstage.
Of course.
And Leia, I don't know. I don't know if Wendy's coming or not. She might. You never know when Wendy's going to pop up somewhere. I mean, you're not going to be able to miss her. Her woggle eyes and everything. So
damn straight.
Paul, what you got coming up?
Well, here in about an hour, I'm actually going to be doing a stream on my channel. We're finally going to be talking about Obi-Wan, all 3 episodes that have come out so far, the good, the bad, the ugly. And we're going no holds barred on this one. We're talking, we're going into such detail that I've told my youngest brother Jonathan to sit this one out for fear that I might get in trouble with my parents if he's there.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Spicy Paul.
Yes, it's potentially going to get spicy.
Oh, should this really be on your channel?
Yes, because we're not going to break my no cussing rule, but the topics we're going to be talking about, I just didn't feel comfortable having Jonathan there.
Are more adult in nature.
Yeah.
Involving certain R-word claims over a certain actress.
Okay. Yeah.
And Star Wars. You know what? Yes, I will.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I guess that means Wendy will be driving.
By the way, Mark, gosh. I owe you an apology because last time on the VacTube, when you popped in as Miss Wendy, I thought you were Fat Steven. And when I heard you talking, because you talk in that voice in a similar manner to Fat Steven, I was the one that said, I know exactly who you are, thinking you were Fat Steven. And of course, I ended up being wrong. So I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
No, Wendy is not Fat Steven. Wendy is Wendy.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. I'm sorry.
I gotta tell him that.
Think about this, though.
Yeah, see, he's not Wendy. Wendy is one of his friends that keeps taking his phone and stuff.
But think about this, though. Couldn't y'all see something that? Couldn't y'all see that is something Fat Steven would do?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, because he does fat women. You know, he lets fat women come on his channel and do her thing. So yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh my God, I'm so gonna tell him.
Oh yeah, we gotta tell him. Yeah. All right, Arwen, what do you have coming up?
Well, today is Wednesday or
All
Monday
day.
part 2. Tomorrow. Okay, my son is not working, so I'm gonna be streaming probably from 3 to 4. Well, 3. I would try to keep it about an hour, but I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at 3. I might have Wendy come on there. Hell, I don't know. Whoever's available, I may just send a link out and say y'all come on in. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see.
That's dangerous territory.
I know, but I'm feeling like I need to live on the edge a little bit.
Living on the edge.
And then let's see, Friday morning, I'm going to be on Loki's. We're starting the Orville panel.
Yep.
Let's see, that's Friday morning. And then I got a couple of places I may pop up on Friday, and then Saturday, Eris T-shirt, back tube. Oh, Friday night, back tube karaoke. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so, yeah, I'll be around. I'll be around.
All right, and you guys know where to find me, the VacTube, every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and here every Wednesday, and maybe Thursday at some point. I might start doing a couple of Thursdays, not many. But again, as I said on the VacTube yesterday, I will be taking a break next week, so I will be doing no streaming anywhere next week. What's up, Paul?
Quick question. Would y'all be up for a karaoke stream on my channel tomorrow?
What time?
Oh, what time? Because it's Thursday.
I'm thinking about 8 p.m. East Coast.
I'm still at work at that time.
Oh.
I don't get off until 4. Yeah.
8 p.m.?
Oh, I thought you said 3. Oh my God, where's my head? I'm so sorry.
I tell you, Monday.
It's Monday number 2. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
8
you do
p.m.
Yeah.
real time.
Yeah.
I'm
able to do that.
Oh yeah. I don't see why I couldn't. Absolutely.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, just let Daryl know, and I'll set it up, and we'll do it.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds great. Can't wait. Got a date.
Right.
Can't be late. Hey.
Yep. But
I'm not gonna finish that song. So with that, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you all enjoyed Angel of Azarath being here, and enjoyed the pictures and the little interview and stuff that we did. Yes. I love you all so much. Thank you, kisses, kisses, kisses. And remember, there are still kind people in this world, and if you can't find one, then be one. Have a great one, y'all.
Bye, y'all.